Good morning, everybody. Sorry I can't be there with you today. I've got two people sick with the flu, including my son Ben, who obviously needs some help getting in and out of wheelchairs and stuff like that, and that would make it my job. So anyway, we're going to start chapter 7, and it's pretty basic. We're going to do solving by graphing. And so you have a system of equations. You should have the worksheet in front of you. And a system of equations is a place where you're looking for the system of equations is more than one equation, and you're looking for a point or points that are on all lines. Now we could also do this curves and stuff, but lines will be fine. So in this equation, in this first problem that you have to do here, it says graph the equations from the warm-up on the same paper. So these are the two equations up here. Y equals 2x plus 3, y equals a negative 3x plus 18. So we're going to go through and we're going to graph that. So what you need to do is, first of all, okay, notice that. Okay, so notice that for this first equation, you've got a y-intercept of 0, 3, and a slope that is equal to 2 over 1. So let's graph that one first. So you're going to start here at 0, 3, make a point. Now notice each one of these lines is actually 2. So like this is 2, 4, 6. So we're going to go up 2 to the right 1, up 2 to the right 1, up 2 to the right 1, etc. And then go ahead and draw your line. So there you go. Now for the other equation, you're going to do pretty much the same thing. This one's slightly different. I'll change the color to help keep these things separate. And in this case, your y-intercept is 0, 18. And your slope is going to equal a negative 3 over 1. So for that, then, you're going to start up here at 18, and you're going to go down 3 to the right 1, down 3 to the right 1, down 3 to the right 1. And then you're going to go through and you're going to draw the line again. So then what your question is, because let's go back to the definition of system of equations, or actually the solution to a system of equations, is that you're going to look for the place where those lines overlap. So that means that your lines overlap. Actually, here, let's go down the rest of the equation. Okay, so where are the x's and y's for the located? And so we can say something like, okay, so that's going to be in that blue line there. The blue line. Or let's say on the line with the positive slope. And where are the x's and y's? And when I say x's and y's here, it's like for every x that you plug in, remember we said the line is the graphic representation of all the solutions. Sorry, a little bit later than I planned. So like here, where are all the x's and y's for y equals negative 3x plus 18 located? And those are all going to be on the green line. So on this line with the negative slope. So all of these lines right here, all the points here on the blue line, are going to be solutions to y equals 2x plus 3, or make that true. And all the lines and all the points x and y's on the green ones are true for y equals negative 3x plus 18. So the final question is, okay, how many x's and xy's work for both of them? And that's only going to be 1. That's going to be that point right there. So, in fact, right there. And let's go back down. Okay. How many x's and y work for the only 1? Lines can't intersect at more than 1 point. And so what point is the solution for both? So you can look back up here and say, all right, well, that's the point 3, 9. And that's it. That is how you find the solution to a system of equations by graphing. You graph both lines, look to see where the two overlap, and away you go. So let's flip your paper over. We're going to do this one. So again, step 1, graph your first line. And you need, again, your y-intercept. So in this case, our y-intercept is 0. Actually, let me do this. So we're going to graph y equals the opposite of x plus 1. So that means our y-intercept is going to be 0, 1. And your slope is going to be negative 1. Or again, remember as we talked about, writing as a fraction to make sure that we get everything else set up right. So as we draw that, this one in black, we've got 0, 1 here. So we can go down 1 to the right one, down 1 to the right one, down 1 to the right one, and then, do 3 or 4 points. And after you get that done, then you should have enough that you can actually draw your line. And then for step 2, you can graph the second line. And again, y-intercept and slope. Very helpful. So again, this line is going to be y equals 2x minus 5. So that makes that one, you're going to have your y-intercept of 0, negative 5. And a slope of 2. And again, 2 over 1. Should be all impressive for your geometry teachers next year. So you can start down here at 0, negative 5. Up to the right one. Up to the right one. And you can already see where the solution is going to be because that's where the two lines are going to intersect. However, I do need to see both. And again, remember, when you're graphing lines, I need to see the lines, not just the points. And so then step 3, find the intersection. If there is one, because again, if you could have two lines that are parallel, two lines that don't intersect, in which case there is no solution. And then in this case, your solution is going to be go over 2, down 1, and there you go. Just to be safe, we'll circle it and be all impressive. Okay, so that should be enough to get you guys started. You've got a worksheet with 4 of these, I believe. So go ahead, graph them out, make them look pretty, and then turn those in. And then if you've got time, you may work on something else. But again, remember, you've got 3 things to find the intersection. Graph first line, graph the second line, and then look for their intersection, and label it out. Okay, so when in doubt, make sure you put more information down than you need. All right, have a good day. Have a good start to the second semester. Hopefully see you tomorrow.